Good afternoon, everybody. This is your captain speaking. My name is Christian Samuels, and welcome aboard this flight going to Minneapolis from Cincinnati. Currently, we're on VATSIM. We are logged in as Delta 4608. Currently, there's no traffic around, and we're just at the gate. I just closed my door, so we're going to depart right there, runway 27. So we can go ahead and start our pushback. I've already set up everything, so we're going to want to go nose right. Go ahead and close some of these windows that I don't need open, because it'll not only lag me out, but we'll see what happens. We can go ahead and go to center fuel, because I believe we have fuel in the center.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Yeah, we already know the packs are off. Hydraulics are good. Air is fine. Fuel, yeah, we do have fuel in the center. We can go ahead and do this. Plug in RV speeds. 138 is RV speed. We can also go ahead and set our trim while we're just sitting here. Technically, you wouldn't set your trim while they're locking the gear, but you know.
Departure check completed. Flight has been
Just because I'm in a little bit of a hurry.
release parking brake.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to release the parking brakes. 2.9 is the trim, actually.
Start that wheel.
Alright, so we'll be clear to start the engines at will. Go ahead and turn on the start pump. We already have the APU running online as well. Keep those off. And we will... yeah, those are turned on. In the cabin. That's been over for a start. Let's go ahead and start engine 1. Before anything else starts, let me make sure I switch this over to, you know, keep it off for now. Just gonna make sure I turn that back on. About 20. So I'm gonna switch that to the on position. Hydrogen left. It's on low. Let me go to the overhead view and check that. Just the front overhead. We can turn those on. Hydrogen. Shit, it was a hydraulics right there. Since you want it started. Alright, yes, checked it back. Alright, let's go ahead and start up engine 2. I hope you guys are having a good evening as well. The current time right now is 5:26 p.m. My time, at least. I haven't found the 717 in a while, actually. So, pretty cool. About 22 degrees, just about.
Set parking brake.
Parking brake's gonna be set. Push this over to progression. About 11.7, that's pretty good. That's enough for a flight back, but that could also be enough for a flight going to where we're going next. Oh, they still didn't fix the engine thing yet. I thought they were going to fix it by now.
Unlocking gear.
Done starting. Let's go ahead and go to the overhead panel. Go ahead and turn on the packs. APU air. I should go ahead and shut off the APU. Shut off the APU electrical switch. Generators are on. You turn off the APU air. We don't need that on right now. Boom, boom, boom. Make sure those are turned on. Make sure this is turned on. The bleed valves need to be turned on auto temperature. Cooling, RAM air does not need to be turned on. Flow normal. Switch the ignition back to auto. We turn off the start pump. We'll just start it. Let them know that we're. Actually, we'll go ahead and ding them twice. Let them know we'll be ready for takeoff here in a minute. Turn those on. We do not need on the anti-ice, and I switched those just apart just because. And alright, let's go ahead and set the flaps. Flaps 13. Flap set. Go ahead and set this to. I set that to 10. See, we're taking off heading 27, so go ahead and set this to 270 because I'll be just about the heading. So we'll just line it like that. So it's about 275, just about. Go ahead and decrease it as well. We'll go ahead and set this up to our cruising altitude, which is 320 today, or 32,000 feet. We will go ahead and set the navigation. Alright. We can also go ahead and set those to arm. And we'll get ready to go here. Like I said, I keep forgetting to start it. I swear, this is why I love my virtual airline, because I'll be forgetting to start. There you go.
Thanks for flying with us today. Sit back, relax.
Go ahead and turn here.
Flight attendants, please take your seats.
There you go. Flight attendants will be able to take their seats. And I don't have them on my YouTube chat turned on right now, so if you guys are talking, I won't be able to see it until after takeoff. Alright, we're going to come up on the runway for takeoff anyways, so we'll go ahead and turn on our landing lights. Turn those on. We need to turn these on. Low 10,000, high switches are on as well. We'll go ahead and switch that over to auto flight. Before I forget, we'll go ahead and switch this over to turbulence.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Yeah, okay. It's telling me wind shear's ahead, but I think that was a test, I believe. Because that doesn't even make sense if there was wind shear ahead. Alright, so we're going to just simulate that the cabin crew has already been seated. So, alright. It's going to take T-class. Actually, no, I want to switch that back over to the map. There you go. 80 knots. V1, rotate. V2. Positive rate, gear zone up. Trimmed like perfectly. I mean, come on now. Follow the navigation. And right now we're just following that little display right there. We'll go ahead and also take profile. See what type of profile one is. We can go ahead and raise those back up to slats. raise those back up. That shouldn't be the speed. Oh, just there it goes. It just reset itself. I must say, because that's too slow. And we're off. Should be a short flight. It should be about an hour. It's about an hour 28 minutes. We'll go ahead and set auto flight, which is the autopilot. Let's set that on. So after takeoff checklist, nose lights can be turned to the off position. Landing lights need to stay on. We can go ahead and ding the cabin. Logo light is not necessary. I'll go ahead and make sure that that's switched correctly. This is on weather as well, I believe. Yeah, there was that weather.
Stabilizer motion.
Let's go ahead and see what's on the TCAS. I mean, there's no planes around, but I guess we'll look for traffic. I'm going to increase that range. And there goes our descent right there, but we'll be on the climb out of this departure. The departure is the J-Bench 5 MIE departure. So, pretty cool. Like I said, we'll just climb at a 320 now. Climbing pretty fast. I mean, we're full.
Stabilizer motion.
Oh yeah, full everybody on board. Like it's a complete full flight, but
We have now reached an altitude where you may use your approved portable electronic device.
10,000 feet, which means we're going to turn that. We're going to switch off the seatbelt sign, and we can turn those off as well. And to be honest with you, we'll just go ahead and turn on the anti-ice after 10,000 just because. Didn't Kevin? I don't know. That's pretty much it. And now we'll be on our climb out of here to Minneapolis. I'll land on probably runway 35 today. I might land on runway 35 depending on the winds. I'll see what the winds currently are in Minneapolis. Get a 320 at 16. I could take runway 30 left, 30 right, or 35. I'll probably take 35, which is pretty much the approach over Mall of America, pretty much. So I'll just take that. So I want to get back to 18,000 feet. I'll set standard pressure, and I'll be right back in about like 2 minutes. It's just about 2 minutes, 5 minutes at most. Alright, I'm back. And like I said, like we are pretty full, so I'm climbing pretty slow. I mean, let's see, I've been in flight for about 7 minutes. Usually I'll be at least past 20,000, but I'm only about to pass 15,000 just about. Like if I was talking to ATC, I'll probably say Delta 4608 with you climbing through 15,000.
altitude.
Hello again from the flight deck. We have now reached our cruising altitude.
Chicago Center, Delta 4608 with you, flight level 320.
And Delta 4608 Chicago, is that you calling?
Yes, sir. Delta 4608 with you, flight level 320.
Delta 4608 Squawk 3274, 3274.
Squawk 3274, Delta 4608. Well, didn't let him know so he can see this.
Delta 4608 radar contact, flight level 320, approximately 8 miles of the Azure VOR beam.
He's right in front of me, though. Let's see if I can spot him. Cause he's right in front of me. I can tell, cause you see that traffic thing. He's in front of me. He's 800 above me now, so just about 1,000 above. And I don't see him. We got him on the TCAS. Just something happened. So let me go ahead and switch this over and get this traffic as well. So he is closer than I thought and expected. He's like right there, so just like that.
Chicago Center, good afternoon, JetBlue 155, check in flight level 340.
JetBlue 155, save position.
We are currently 27 miles out from Barrie, Bravo Echo Echo, Romeo, India.
JetBlue 155 radar contact, flight level 340, position as reported, good evening.
From Checksville, thank you much.
American 240 Chicago Center, climb maintain flight level to 0 normal speed. Coming up to 80. The 150 pilot airspace to the northwest, Minneapolis Center is offline. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved. So long.
Alright, we're going over to Unicom 122.8, take straight, jump to 155.
trying to show you guys something though. There goes our top of the sim right there at Hinder. Put on the data. Waypoints were. But LVORs. VORs up. Airports are definitely up as well. But my data doesn't want to work. At least so I do got the traffic. So anyways, yeah, so we just sending over Hinder. Current time is 22:25. 2 times when you crossing Hinder. Just a little bit after 22:31. Go ahead and do this and see if I can see it. So our approach speed should be about 135, which isn't that bad. If in the case of a go around, we would just go around straight to 145. Our rotation speed 145. Slats for track speed will be 203, and our clean, which is flaps up when we're climbing, would be 228. Thrust limits go around 12% D rate, and this gives you the information. Right now we're on cruise. Crossing our towers in a Hinder.
So the 46-0 leaving airspace to northwest Minneapolis Thunder Alpha on radar service terminated. Frequency change of further so long.
Over to Unicom 122.8 Delta 4608. Yeah, good evening. Sometimes if you get lucky, they'll say U2. And Minneapolis ground just came online. So let me go ahead and search the actual Delta 4608 so we can know what gate we're planning to go to. Going to gate. No, actually, no, we're not going to that gate. We'll just say whichever gate is closest, because that gate is trying to take us to Charlie 12. And Charlie 12 is a regional gate. That's because right now in the real world, they're flying a regional plane, flying the CRJ-900. But I figured since we always fly the CRJ-900, that, you know, we could take a little bit of a break from that. You know, so. There. That's the rope track. Everything's good. You can check the status page, see if there's anything mishaps, which there isn't. We're back on to Unicom. Right behind this A320. He's also going to Minneapolis, pretty much the same route. So I don't know what runway he plans to land on, but we're probably gonna land on 35. So if he lands on 35, then I could switch over to 30 left. I'll probably just slow down enough because I'm already gonna be slow. What we got on board is about 9,000 pounds of fuel. Camera read 0, which is good. About 6,370. Let's just go ahead and check the overhead panel. Just check some stuff. Stuff. Exterior stuff. Parking. No idea what that even key is. Ground service, electric power. Mic selector, of course. All these things you're not supposed to press, which are your circuit breakers. Yeah, we'll just do a little quick overview of the virtual cockpit. The one thing I do love about this plane is just this virtual cockpit. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, you know, like, it was very well modeled. You can tell, like, the leather in the seats. You can tell the slickness in the seat belts. You look up, you can tell, like, the volume is just incredible in detail. You can tell, like, the carpet on that. It's got a telephone for the company if the company ever has to call you. And inside of all this is the black box. Which the black box is probably like right there, but and it does have this, which you can move around over to the side. I mean, you know, never really use it. You can twist it up. So it's not in your face. Twist it up like that. Something else. One thing I respect about TFDI, still getting more in 772. Still only really school. Right now, they're not going to work out the bugs in the plane. After they get those bugs in the way, then they will work on those. So, and my man's finally descending. Let's see if I see him descending anywhere. I don't see him anywhere. It is what it is. He's already starting to descend because he was higher than I was. And see, he's close. Like, you look at this one, he's like really close to us. I'll probably able to just see him. Like, he's a red plane. I should be able to see him at least. Like, he's right in front of me, descending. I should be able to see him. I definitely see him on approach. And I'll probably park beside him, depending on where he goes. Yeah, I'm like right behind him, probably like right there somewhere. But look at that, we got a Delta A330 300. came from Rome. I haven't done a long haul in a little while though. Not even over the summer I even do long hauls. So I hope he hurry up so he lands at the airport so we'll be able to get in. And also, right now the only other paperwork that I'm waiting for is for them to release their the A330. Any company release the A330 and the MB90, but I mean, like, that's never gonna be even a project. But once the MB90 becomes a project, I promise you guys we're gonna be looking at it. It's been a project. But we're about to come up on our top of descent. Go ahead and
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I want to thank you for flying with Delta Airlines today. I hope that you enjoyed this flight. Now we're now going to be starting our descent into Minneapolis. The flight attendants, if you can, go ahead and prepare the cabin for descent. And we'll see you guys all on the ground. Thank you.
so what we're gonna do is we'll set 10,000 initially. So we'll go ahead and profile down to 10,000. So Hughie, and then from Hughie we'll go down to Afton, and it'll be 10,000, and then 10,000, 9,000, 8,000. We'll go ahead and get rid of this discontinuity. It will just go straight down. After that, we'll just go straight down to 3,000. I will probably go to 4,000 just in case, but we'll go down to 3,000 if it looks clear. And he didn't tell us which runway he was going to land on in Minneapolis, so we're just going to go with 35. This jet blew in front of us. We're going to expect him to land on runway 35. But you know, he might not. We're going to expect him to land on runway 35. So once we capture the top of descent, the plane will automatically descend. It will profile descend, which means it will automatically capture the vertical profile down to the runway, and it'll land it. We'll land it. Nothing hard. Pretty simple. Right now the current winds on us, see, that's why we're going so slow. We're only going 381 knots because current winds is 287 degrees and we're at 293, so it's about right there, just about. And it's 85, so we're getting 85 knots off our nose. If we fly back to Cincinnati, the amount of time it will take to get there will be like 3 times as fast. It'll probably take like 15 minutes on the flight. But the winds are coming from the west coast. That's the only reason I hate about flying west and north. I love to fly east and south because that's the way the winds move, east and south. Because right now we're just moving super slow. Once we get closer to the runway, we'll state our intentions on VATSIM. Once we get closer, there's really no reason to sell them. We're going to be landing on runway 35. We're about 15 minutes out. Like, it really won't matter, but he's just about to turn on the final. Check on the winds, 310, so yeah. would be smart of us to land on 30 left because the wind wise, but we'll land on 35 just because I like the approach going towards the Mall. Is it Mall of America? Yep. Profile.
We have now commenced our descent into our destination.
Profile. And right now it's going to profile down to 14,000, but it knows we have 10,000 set initially. No, need to. So because we might overspeed, there's no way. So I'll pull that out just so we don't overspeed. The goal is on descent, you never want this profile, you never want this to say idle when you're on descent. Never. Because that means it's not really going to follow your vertical profile down to the runway. So always make sure it says profile. Probably should have done this earlier. We will just check our approach, make sure it looks good. I should have done it earlier. So we'll go straight down to Johnsy to the creek. Get rid of Greek. And I get rid of Dolly. We'll see what happens. It goes straight down to Rosie. But it would have been smart for me to land on 30 right. So let me go ahead and do this real quick. Okay, it was P. It would be smart for me to land on 30 right. See, that's something that you would want to do and plan before you get this close, but I just didn't feel like doing it, so I might change this to runway 30 right instead. We're going direct to C. Actually, we're going direct to Killer, so remember that. It can't be good. Sometimes it won't keep it. See Matt, Killer. Yeah, so then we'll just land straight in. 30 right. Which also means we need to change. But yeah, make sure the altitudes are right. So we'll go ahead and set this down to 7,000 instead. So we'll set that to 7,000. Go ahead and change the ballast course. which is 110.7. 110.7 slash 301. That's the new ILS frequency. So we'll just land on 30 right. I didn't want to land on 30 right because I think that's a little bit shorter of a runway. But it is what it is. We'll land on 30 right. Not a problem. So, alright, we'll switch that back to the map. You see, like I said, now we're on idle. So, non-realistically, what you want to do is just descend as much as you can at this point until you can get back on that profile. So, killer, need to be a killer by 12,000, which is definitely not going to happen. So, my goal is to be at least here by 7,000, which means I do need to pull this out. Which you really shouldn't do. Speed like that. But we absolutely will not get down in time. How you doing, Ryan? We're flying the TFDI 717. Currently we're descending towards Minneapolis. Pretty rapid because I just had to make a last minute runway change. It's not that big of a deal. If I have to, I will turn out and just come back in if I have to. Let's go ahead and reset our altimeter though. 3003. Okay, there goes the airport somewhere over there. We'll check to see what Delta's doing. We'll see, what is he doing? JetBlue's almost on approach. He must have to do a go around or something. So 140. That's a don't break the limits type rule. There goes somebody. It's either that JetBlue or is that A330. Is that A330? Whatever he's doing. Hope he doesn't interfere with our approach. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is turn these on because I'll be forgetting about those. I'll go ahead and turn those on as well. Turn those on. Turn these on. Need the cap twice.
In preparation for landing, please turn off all portable electronic devices. Raise your tray tables and turn your seat back to the right position. Flight attendants,
now I'll
prepare for landing.
Turn that to profile so the plane will level itself off. Now we'll finally be able to turn that back in. Pretty rapid descent, but it's all good. We'll set 240. Actually, no, we'll set 245. Wants us to add drag. Profile ourselves down to 3,000. Profile it down to 3,000, which will give That's a good approach. How you doing, Andre? Welcome aboard. We're actually almost on final. So we're gonna go on VATSIM, say KMSP traffic, joining localizer 30 right. And we got I have a feeling that AC30 is the AC30 somewhere over here. I have a feeling it's the AC30, and I know that the AC20 broke. So yeah, raise that back in.
Altitude.
Nice, Ryan, nice. Yeah, you missed the takeoff. The takeoff was beautiful in Cincinnati. So yeah, hopefully you stay for this landing, get to see it. My plane's pretty good, so you might like it. So what we're going to do, since we already have that set, go to this speed. Slats extended 54 clean minimums should be 195. So it says should you slats by 195. I don't trust that though, to be honest with you. I feel like that's fake. This A320, this A330 is either gonna cut in front of us or try. We'll see. Are there Jews aboard? I don't know. It depends on whatever you think. You want there to be Jews aboard? You can. I mean, use your imagination. But what we're not gonna do is bring race and religion inside my stream. That's what we're not gonna do. I promise you guys that. I'm not dealing with that on my stream. No. Thank you for the sub, Ryan. Appreciate it, man. No, I gotta grease this landing now. Like I said, I don't know where his A330 was going or where he was planning to go. There he goes at JetBlue is on final. So we were gonna land over there. This runway. There goes a Mall of America. I was going in over there, but I didn't want to. Just for reasons. I'm falling slowly behind him somewhere right here. They're A330. I don't know where he is. And he's just on the ground. Like I said, there he is right there. So, we'll give way to him. Just because he's big. Just because he's bigger than us, we'll give way to him. And what's his call sign? It's Delta 165. So we'll say Delta 165. Just told him we'll give way to him. Shouts on 215. But if he doesn't hurry up, you know, he's not doing anything. If he doesn't hurry up. He said thanks. So we will. So now about 205. He needs to hurry up.
Altitude.
Love joint number slats. outside. Let's see where he's at. Please tell me he said. Alright, so he said he's gonna go to 30 right instead. Alright, cool. So we're on approach for the runway. We'll go ahead and set our final approach speed, which I like. Actually, no, we'll just set this. I'll set about 150 knots. Drops flaps 13. Let's say KMSP traffic on final 30 right. Hopefully he passes. So obviously we'll be going faster than him. I mean, we will go ahead and turn on our localizer. Alright, too much. I mean, whatever you want to do, your imagination. But I promise you we're not bringing that racist stuff on my server. Or my stream, I should say. Like, I'm not dealing with that. No. So if you're going to try and do that, take it to another stream. Our speed brakes. Let's go ahead and say gear down. Gear down, 3 green. Let's go ahead and drops flaps 18. We're getting about how much? We're getting a little bit of a crosswind off our nose. I'll take it.
Autopilot. Autopilot. $1,000.
Yeah, I'll take this loop. So flats 45. That's why it's not working. Because it wasn't giving me the throttles. Makes sense. Alright, now we're a little bit too high. I'm gonna go ahead and idle out the throttles. This baby does love to idle itself out. So we'll idle the throttles. Give it some more thrust. It's a little bit too high.
500.
Slow. So one thing about this plane is it doesn't really give you that much thrust, so I always have to struggle with it sometimes, but it'll be fine.
Stabilizer motion. 400.
There goes that JetBlue. I landed off a little bit.
300. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40.
Glide slope.
10. 5.
Floated that. This probably be a hard landing. Yep. A little bit hard. Floated that one. Brake. We will get off on this next. Hopefully it wasn't too hard.
Please remain in your seats.
Negative
The
300.
seatbelt sign is turned
I'll
off,
take it.
and the aircraft has come to a
Pretty
complete
firm.
stop. On behalf of everyone at Delta Virtual Airlines, thank you for flying with us, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Alright, I'll go ahead and turn off. Oops, hit the wrong thing. Yeah. Alright, 1 Delta taxi. 2, 3, 4, 5. Air, switch that on. There goes that A330. I'm gonna turn on traffic. Go ahead, switch this to the off position. Insufficient fuel. Whatever that means, because we landed. Like what? But you know, you shouldn't just stop on the wrong way. Taxi the gate here. Delta pretty much. Like you're not really just stop like that. Don't ever do that. Floated, jeez. Floated pretty heavy. And did I bounce? No, I didn't bounce. Negative 300. Usually my landings are about like negative 74. Instead, like that APU is on. Cut engine 1, cut engine 2. Turn off that. Take the cabin. Turn off the beacon light. Turn off the packs. Turn off the generators. Come here. Can we get a D-board? Go ahead and open that up. Go ahead and open this up. We'll go ahead and turn on the ground air and ground power, and we will open up the cabin door as well. We'll come up here and turn this on. Use the ground power. Minneapolis. What the flight time? It's about an hour 27 minutes. What did we expect off of SimBrief? Because SimBrief has been really accurate. My flight plan. Hour and 28 minutes. So we arrived 1 minute ahead of schedule. Look at that. But we probably landed about 3 minutes ahead of schedule. But we landed 1 minute ahead of schedule air time. So the next flight we're probably gonna do might be tonight, maybe. If I'm feeling it, it might be tonight. But if not, probably tomorrow. Try and get one in tonight while it's still daytime. I'll probably fly to a regional airport though. I'll fly to a regional airport and back. Maybe if all goes well on that first flight, the first leg, then I'll probably just fly back. But I'll probably fly the Aerosoft CRJ instead. or depends on whatever they take up over there. But I'll fly that instead. So, do I do replays? Not really, because FSX is broken, so it's not really going to replay. It's just going to have all the doors open still like this. I'll have to close the doors, go open, start up the engines again, do full flaps and stuff like that. And then plus on the Batsim network, it's not allowed to do that because of the simple fact of it will do your replay for you. It was at 8:30. Landed. So he's coming in. There goes Delta 737. So if you guys have any flight suggestions, let me know. Again, I'll probably fly into a regional airport here in about an hour or two. Probably fly to a regional airport. And probably fly back to Minneapolis if I'm up for it. Here also have CRJ. Other than that, thank you guys for watching the stream. And I'll see you guys in the next flight.